And Taylor slips up and admits Kohberger was at the crime scene.
True Crime King back.
Just grab this. So I could not grab the video. I'm not even going to try to grab it again. So basically, Ann Taylor did slip up. She said, and I think this is why BK was so upset and why he left so abruptly after the latest hearing.
What's up, guys? True Crime King back. How we doing today? All right, so this was I was about to do a different video, but one of my subscribers, I apologize, it doesn't say your name, it just says user JI5. Anyway, he alerted me to this Reporter Room channel, and I watched a little bit of this, and obviously, you guys, I'm not on here to bash good creators, right? I'm just on here exposing the clickbaiters, and obviously I'll react to good creators, you know. So anyway, Kohberger during the last hearing abruptly left and was pissed off, and I just want to show all you Kohberger innocenters out there why he did that. And it's very simple. Ann Taylor made a big boo-boo, right? She admitted Kohberger was at the crime scene. That's a big fucking boo-boo. Here we go.
Let me know what you think about this. Okay, so everybody's telling me, no, you did not hear it. Okay, so sorry. I went through it all, but I guess I was talking to myself. Okay, so let's go through that. All right, so Ann Taylor, so John Judge, get this. Okay, so BK left abruptly. There was a lot of speculation at the time of what was being said, what happened. Why did he leave so early? Why did he leave so abruptly? Did he have to go to the bathroom? Why didn't he thank the defense team? It was just weird. He just like kind of huffed out, and maybe he was upset, but this is what went down. Okay, so John Judge says, quote, and this discovery you're talking about is a video of the car. I wanted to play the video, but when I tried to upload it, that's when everything froze. So I'm just going to not try to upload it. I'm just going to talk about it. So he says, and this discovery you're talking about is a video of the car. This is the question from Judge John Judge to Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor says, no. Judge John Judge says, what do you mean? Ann Taylor says, the video that we talk about is one that I think the state is going to use in its case that I don't have full video on. That I'm not talking about any video of Bryan's car.
Boom, Mr. Drip Drop. How about that for a boom, right? So we have Ann Taylor basically admitting she doesn't have the full video of Kohberger's car at the case or at the crime scene, right? And this just shows how much, you know, I don't know how Ann Taylor knows that, because she has 51 terabytes of data that she still has to go through. Or not data, evidence. Right, Harsh Reality? Evidence. So, again, I don't know how she knows that unless she's already gone through the 51 terabytes, right? But anyway, this is just the defense admitting that the state has Bryan Kohberger and his car at the crime scene, right? And we already know Kohberger, his alibi, which he already told police, was that he was driving around exactly where the police and the FBI have his cell phone, driving around, right? And then passing 1122 King Road 4 fucking times, right? And then you add that up with the DNA on the sheath. You add that up with Dylan seeing a guy looking exactly like Kohberger walking out the slider, right? You add that up with Kohberger purchasing a K-bar knife on Amazon 2 weeks before the murders, right? I mean, come on. And it seems like, you know, the people that disagree with me and they comment, all they say is, you're wrong. And then they say it was either police corruption or the roommates killed their own roommates and then hid it and cleaned it up. But then somehow got Bryan Kohberger's DNA, right? Which, who knows how they did that, put their DNA, or Kohberger's DNA, on the little button of the knife sheath. Remember, it's not a lot of DNA. It's a little bit, right? So that would be impossible to do, right? It's just totally ridiculous. But this is just, another nail in the coffin for Bryan Kohberger, the murderer that he is. And yes, I said it. I believe Bryan Kohberger is a murderer. That is my opinion, based on evidence, not conspiracy theories. I followed the evidence, okay? I would never say this unless I was 100% sure.
Basically, Ann Taylor confirms in the live stream that law enforcement, that the prosecution does have videos of the white Hyundai Elantra that are indeed Bryan's car. So this went down during the alibi thing, and I was so focused on the fact that they were giving her more time, because you're supposed to turn that alibi within 10 days once discovery's turned over, and that 10-day mark passed months and months ago. So we were...
Yeah, but see, when Bryan and Kohberger and the defense don't do something right, like turn in their official alibi late, right? You don't hear these people that say he's innocent say there's something fishy about that, right? It's just they're total hypocrites, and it's total hypocrisy, right? I mean, if you're going to try and say there's conspiracies on one side, but yet the defense is doing fishy shit as well, and you're not going to call that out, but you're only going to say the one narrative, that's just so dumb. And it's ridiculous, right? And shout out to Reporter Room. Seems like, I've only seen this one video of hers, but it seems like she uses common sense, right? And follows the evidence, okay? She's not out here saying there's fucking tunnels, or somebody parachuted onto the third floor, or there's a cult, and she's, it's just, it's refreshing to see somebody following the evidence, right?
In the chat, we were also focused on the fact that there was no hearing date being set, and that she was being given even more time to, come up with an alibi. And then she's complaining at this point that she wants the full video from the prosecution of BK. That I missed this until I went back and watched it again. So Ann Taylor says, and I quote, "The video that we talk about is the one I think that the state's going to use in its case."
Yeah, well, she's right, because I guarantee you they're going to use that video of Kohberger's fucking car at the crime scene at the time of the murders. And I can't wait to see how he's going to try and get out of this one. Oh, yeah, my DNA's on the murder weapon knife sheath. Oh, yeah, my car was there at the time of the murders. Oh, but I'm innocent. Give me a fucking break, right? Jesus. Anyway, I can't wait to see what the innocenters say about this one, right? They're just gonna, say there's some conspiracy going on again, right? Because that's all they can say, right? It's just funny. It's laughably funny at this point, okay? There's just so much evidence, not data, harsh reality, evidence against Bryan Kohberger being the one that committed the murders, the only one that committed the murders. There's no evidence to suggest anybody else is even remotely involved in this as of this point in time. There just isn't, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to get on here real quick and share this with you guys. Thank you for helping me, the common sense people, helping me to get to 18,000 subscribers in just over a year. Big achievement, and we're just going to keep going from here. I mean, we're not stopping anytime soon, right? So all you common sense people, hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, guys, True Crime King out.